How's it going, everybody? This is James here, back for another episode of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. In the last episode, we got done doing a collectathon and in order to prepare ahead for our journey. And in this episode, I want to go ahead and take care of just a couple of things, and then we will move on with the story. So first off, I want to start by going to Western Fairy Island here. So I will see you guys then. Okay, here at Western Fairy Island, I actually picked up 100 rupees from those little glowing spots, which ended up being 250 rupees, so which is pretty cool. But here, what we're going to be taking care of is that there's actually a quiver upgrade here, so it's really worth your time to come get this, so that way you can start upgrading your arrow capacity. Because, I mean, we already have all 99 bombs, so let's might as well make it arrows too. I'm gonna aid you on your quest. Yeah, lady. Give it to us. So now we can carry 60. Very useful. Let me see. I actually want to catch a fairy while I'm here to completely fill out the bottles. Thank you, thank you. It's very useful having more bottles in. So, yeah, more bottle equals more fairies equals good. Alrighty, so the next place that I want to go ahead and stop by is over here on Thorn Fairy Island to go ahead and max out the arrow capacity. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, here at Thorn Fairy Island, after defeating that big octo and everything, and actually got 250 rupees on the way over here, which is pretty cool. A lot more money. So here, you can only, just a reminder that you can only do these fairy fountains if you've gone through the Forsaken Fortress and got the hammer. So just a reminder. Alright, give me the bow upgrade already. Cool. So now we actually have the full bomb and arrow upgrades. So now we can actually, that was the last thing that I wanted to do. Now we can actually progress through the story, and the story part of this, or the next item and everything that we're going to be getting to actually progress with the story is, if I can find my boat and teleport you there. You will actually require the Ballad of the Gales here, so if you just play it, there's actually a map square here called Mother and Child Isles. We're actually going to have to go there, and you can only access this area through the Ballad of the Gales. So let's go ahead and see what it has. Cool little area. That's the thing of nightmares right there. Hey, tell me, little boy, can you control the wind? So young to have such power. How did you know to find me here? I am the queen of the fairy world. What is the matter, my child? Does that not surprise you, young one? I like you, and so I shall give you new power to the bow that you wield. The power of ice, the fire and ice have been added to your arrows. When you take out your bow, use ZR to change arrowheads and then fire away. Cool. What else have you got to say, creepy child? Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Child, I must tell you, you're just my type. Man, just picking up all the chicks here, huh? Even if they are creepy child things. That's weird. Alrighty. So yeah, now we actually got like a completely fully powered up bow as well as the capacity, so that's pretty cool. So the next thing that we're gonna do is actually go to 2 areas to pick up more required items. So let's just go to Dragon Roofs real quick and sail south. Okay, sorry about that. There was a little bit of dip in my audio as I was looking at it on my monitor here. But anyway, now here at Fire Mountain, we can use the new power of our bow here. Let's get near it enough. Because once you do it, or once you hit it with the ice arrows here, there's going to be a timer. Cool little cutscene there, breaking the molten magma that has been frozen over. Cool, so yeah, there's actually a timer here because if it doesn't stay frozen for long, because, you know, ice melts and everything, you know, real world logic here. Okay. Can I not climb up? Okay, that's kind of weird. But anyway, you want to climb up there, go through this way, start climbing the mountain. Because, yeah, once you climb up, there's going to be like a kind of a little bit of a, like there's a little dungeon inside of it, and you only have 5 minutes to actually climb it and get inside and solve the puzzles and everything in it. So, but they're not too long and everything. It's just once you get in, you can get right back out again. Anyway, got little enemies here to annoy you. Okay, just climb along here. Kind of weird about this little mountain is that the camera's fixed on you when you're running alongside it, so just kind of be careful because it could disorient you, or is that even how you say it? Okay, just jump right in. Okay, they're spazzing out there. Just anyway, ignore them. This is super short, super easy. What you want to do is climb all the way over here, or jump over here, and just defeat these 2 centipede jerks. Because when they're like that, you can just keep slashing away, and then it will break them. And then just do it again, and there should be a chest that pops out right here. Cool. Now give me your item. And we got the power bracelets. Now we are stronger than ever. I mean, it doesn't raise your attack or anything like that, but it lets you actually pick up really heavy objects just like this head. It's kind of funny because you can see him kind of, oh, well, the friggin' bat didn't ruin it. But like his face, you can see how he's struggling to pick it up, but he could still pick it up, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we got that required item there. Oh, didn't mean to jump back in. Okay, anyway, let's just jump back down to the King of Red Lions. And the next place that we're gonna go is south of here at Ice Ring Isle. So let's go ahead and just teleport there. Luckily, there's one right here at Southern Ferry or at the Forest Haven, whichever you prefer. Either way, it's both 1 square away. Okay, where are you? I think it's over there, yes. Right? Nope, it's about to go completely off course. Oh, that is it. Okay, anyway. Another 50 rupees here. Coming across tons, which is very useful. Because I don't know, I think in the GameCube version of this one, I've actually had a lot of trouble collecting money, but I think there was a trick that you can get a lot of money in by destroying pillars in a place, but I think if it's in this game, I'll show it to you as well, so that way you don't have to struggle for money towards the end game. So, no, I was going the wrong way. Anyway, there's that 50 rupees there. Just correct myself here. There we go. Cool. So now that we're here, just do the same thing that you did to the fire mountain and use your fire arrows this time and just shoot it towards that head. Just also be careful of that boat too. Starts spazzing out and starts shooting a bunch of bombs that way. But anyway, before we go inside, there's actually a frozen chest here. You're gonna want to get this while we're here, so that way we don't have to keep backtracking over here. And we got a treasure chart. So yeah, just go ahead and pick it up while you're here, and we can use it later whenever we're back out on the sea. But this place is really cool because you don't really get to see any like frozen areas in this game. If I'm not mistaken, this might be the only frozen place in this game, which is pretty cool because you get to see the snow. Because like for me, like I really don't like the ice physics a lot because it can be quite annoying. But I do like how snow and everything looks in video games if done properly. So yeah, another thing here. Oh, so okay, so don't do that. Another tip, I guess, because I think it's I think I've only been having this problem, but whenever you're on these little ice things that start like shifting you around or shifting around when you're on it, well, you can trip, as you can see there. But I typically try to avoid roll jumping, like, because whenever you do a roll right before you jump off a ledge, you will jump farther. But I think every time I've done it, whenever I would practice run this game, like it kept messing up and making me just jump off and not actually do a real jump, which is kind of weird, but I don't want to keep wasting time here as we are very limited. So once here, just fall down the hole that's up here. I think compared to the Fire Mountain, I really don't like this puzzle. because the whole ice physics, and you're actually gonna have to slide around in this one. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Just drop down. Careful with all the keys flying around. Just in case if you're wondering what's in here, there are actually 2 fairies. So it'd be useful to pick those up if you want, but don't spend too much time. Oh, be careful with them. Let's see if I can kill them before sliding down, because you're gonna have to slide to the very end of the puzzle here. Get out of here. Oi. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. 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 There we go. Okay. Good. Because I think there's been times that, like, I think that little divot in the slide actually twists you around and could knock you off. I don't know why, but it does. And we got the iron boots. So now, like, they're super heavy that, like, we can actually walk through wind currents. And the cool thing is we get to test it out right here. So equip them. I'm actually really glad that they did. Okay, never mind. We don't get to try it. Well, yeah, you can trust me on that. You just put them on. They're like an actual item now, instead of like how Ocarina of Time, the Nintendo 64 version, where you would open a screen and then go all the way to them and equip them and then do it again and again. Which they actually fixed in the 3D remake of Ocarina, which is like, thank God, because of the water temple. But enough about other Zelda games. Just go ahead and get out of here, because that's one way you can get yourself back up here if you were to fall down during the puzzle. But thank God it was after. Cool, so now just jump back onto the King of Red Lions. Just swim over there. Alrighty, grab this 5 rupees. Okay. Ice physics. Always the best. Okay. Here we go. See what I mean? Like, you try to do the roll and you fall off. That's why just don't do the roll whenever you're doing this puzzle. Okay. 3rd time's the charm. Where are you, sir? There you are. I always put them in like the randomest places or really out of the way. Slip and sliding everywhere. Okay. So the actual next thing that we're going to be doing is heading to one of the temples, which I actually want to go to this one. Let's go to Headstone Island. I will see you guys there. Okay, here at Headstone Island, I actually took the liberty to stop at Outset first to refill on my elixir soup. So now here at Headstone. So as you can see, there was that similar head looking thing in the Fire Mountain. So now we can actually pick it up. Now I can show you the proper face. Struggling Link. Cool, so now let's just throw it. Get out of here. And that actually opens up a path to an actual temple here. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. You know what that means? Just pull out your Wind Waker. And we're learning a new song. Okay, so the first time we actually get to use this 6-4 time, so that's pretty interesting. So we learn the Earth God's lyric. O great hero, chosen by the Master Sword. My name is Laruto. I am a Sora sage. For an age, I offered my prayers here at the Earth Temple, praying that the power to repel evil would remain, ever remain within the Master Sword. And yet, unfortunately, due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master Sword you hold has lost its power. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away, but not for all time. He was revived, and he returned to Hyrule in a red wrath. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing that he had to remove the power contained in that enchanted blade. In order to return the power to repel evil to your sword, you must find another to take my stead in this temple and ask the gods for their assistance. You must find the one who carries on the bloodline, the one who holds the sacred instrument. Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations, but the fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all the years. It survives. The song you just conducted is the one that will open the eyes of the new sage and awaken within the sage the melody that will carry our prayers to the gods. The door that blocks your way will only open when the sage plays that song. May the winds of fortune blow with you. Alrighty, so our next objective is to find the person who would actually have that instrument, and if I remember correctly, I think it was Medley who actually was holding that instrument. So let's go ahead and pay her a visit and see what she has to say about the whole sage thing. Maybe she will partake with us. So straight to Dragon Roost we go. See here. Okay, let's go pay her a visit. Use the shortcut to get through. Ah, there you go. So you can actually hear a harp. So that is her. So, wonder how she actually got the divine instrument. Well, let's go be her conductor and show her the power of music. Okay, the way to go up there is through here. And then I think it's through this door here. Yes. So you'll need your grappling hook. Cool. Oh, Link, you're okay. You know, Prince Komali's been asking me about your adventures, Link. I can rest easy now that I've seen you're safe and sound with my own eyes. Prince Komali's turned into a young adult, hasn't he? Recently, he's even begun doing things on his own, without my guidance. Every conversation still ends up centered on you, though, Link. Watching Prince Komali grow up fills me with pride, but it makes me a little sad as well. I wonder if this is how a mother feels. Oh, but just listen to me go on. How weird I must sound. Well, I'd better continue practicing so that I can be useful around here too. Performing music like this is an important duty of an attendant. Anyway, let's go ahead and show her the new song that we just learned. Hey, is that the Wind Waker? Wow. Link, will you conduct me? I wonder how I'll do. What a mysterious song. It sounds so familiar. It's almost as if something I've forgotten is trying to be remembered. Oh, I feel. Just now, a sage spoke to me. She spoke so gently. There's something that I must do. Link, thanks to you, I've been awakened to the knowledge that I'm the sage of the Earth Temple. There's actually something that I can do to help this world. It's incredible. I bet my teacher knew all about this. Link, please, you must take me to the Earth Temple. We must hurry and wake the power to repel evil that sleeps within the Master Sword. Let's go now, quickly and quietly. Oh, Kamali. I just want him to remember me as a simple attendant. Cool, so now we just gotta head back to the Earth Temple, and we actually got Medley with us. I don't know why she looks like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and play the Ballad of the Gales and take her to the Earth Temple by going to... let's go to Outset so it could just be a straight shot. Finally, we got a travel companion that's not a crazy talking boat. His stories can get a bit old. Okay, so let's head on over to the Earth Temple. It's a pretty cool little thing that they did, that like they added her on the side of the boat and like just joining you for a little bit. Pretty cool little detail. There. Cool. Medley, listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The temple ahead is the nest of an evil creature, the same creature that stole the life of your predecessor, the sage. It is a dark and frightening place. That is why, if you do nothing else, then at least do this. If Link comes near you and presses ZR to call you, then be silent and follow closely behind him. And if Link presses A, allow him to lift you, and if need be, fly and carry him through the air. And Link, if Medley gets stuck and cannot continue in the temple, use the Wind Waker to conduct the song you learned in the Tower of the Gods. Do you understand? Link, protect Medley, and Medley, protect Link. The power to repel evil shall surely be returned to the Master Sword. Okay, let's go ahead and play the song real quick. Alrighty guys, now that we made it here to the Earth Temple, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, and we'll go ahead and explore the Earth Temple in its entirety in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you really liked the video, and the next time we'll actually get done exploring this place. I'll see you all then.